Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys some updates on all the ongoings on Steam. New free title, big JRPG just dropped recently as well. Want to give you guys a heads up on that, and we'll round out the video by looking at some good deals as well. So let's hit all of it relatively quickly. First of all, Limbus Company has officially dropped on Steam, coming from Project Moon. The game is a free-to-play title that just dropped. You can check it out. It does have, obviously, in-app purchases and whatnot. The game notes as the executive manager of Limbus Company, lead your group of 12 sinners, venture into the buried facilities of the Lobotomy Corporation and lay claim on the Golden Bows. The game has a very positive reception with 2,200 reviews and 88% of a positive reception, a combination of turn-based RPG and real-time brawling. Each turn results in a display of exhilarating action, and yeah, seeing some of the gameplay, just how it's fleshed out, really dig the vibe and the art style to it. I think it's got a really clean look. Game is obviously super easy to run, so it's not like, you know, it's going to be any kind of undertaking to run the game at all. And yeah, you can check it out right now. It is absolutely free, so give it a look if you want. It is available on Steam right now directly. Okay, moving on from that, I do want to give you guys a heads up that OCTOPATH Traveler 2 has officially dropped on Steam, getting rave reviews right now. 772 user reviews, obviously a small sample size as far as Steam reviews go. More of a niche JRPG release, but if you do want the game a little bit cheaper, do want to give you guys a heads up that it is $48 over at Green Man Gaming, so that's 20% off. I think that's a sizable discount if you are an XP member. A lot of you guys probably have played OCTOPATH Traveler 1. Obviously, this is one of those Square Enix JRPGs that do adopt the HD 2D art style. So, you know, some people are super into it. I know other people are not as much into that look. But game's been getting really solid reviews. I do have the game. Haven't started it yet. Got a lot of titles on my plate right now. So this is one that I've had to kind of push to the back burner for now. But I'm excited to check it out. It's just, I know for a lot of you guys as well, Hogwarts Legacy took up a lot of my time because I like the game so much that I wanted to 100% it. Then we had to jump into Atomic Heart, and I'm really enjoying that game as I'm playing through it right now. You know, absolutely has its issues, don't get it twisted, but liking that game. And then next I'll probably jump into OCTOPATH Traveler 2, and you know, I'll give it a look. The game does have a prologue demo that is available if you do want to check it out, and if you're a fan of JRPGs, if you don't want to pick it up now, you know, wait for a deeper discount. Remember that with these Square Enix JRPGs, especially the more niche ones, they do hold up in value, so they're like basement discount. Like the basement price they'll hit is like 50% off for like $30. Like you look at like FF12, the Zodiac Age, for example, that's still on sale, goes for $25, which to me is like insane. Nier Replicant still goes for like $30. I know Nier Replicant at this point, I was about to say it's not that old. I mean, it's 2 years old. Like that game should see deeper discounts, but you know, it just is what it is. I guess Square Enix deems that those games are going to hold in value a little bit longer, so you know, there you go with that. Steam Deck verified, of course, as well. This game runs on the Nintendo Switch, so no surprise there at all. Moving on from that, I do want to highlight a couple of quality deals. First of all, over at Games Planet, and then we'll look at some deals directly available on Steam. But Games Planet has got Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition, 78% off for $11. This is a ridiculous amount of content for your money. I know Digimon World Next Order just came out on Steam. Look, ain't nobody trying to spend $60 on that game. Like, it ain't happening. I know the game's good, but wait a while, and it's a Bandai Namco game. Those games go on sale pretty frequently and relatively quickly. But Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition, 78% off for $11 is a fantastic deal. This includes Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. So you get two games. Now, you know, the two games do retread a lot of the content. Hacker's Memory was the game that released after Cyber Sleuth, and yes, there is a lot of redundancy across the two games, but it's still good, and the fact that it's $11, I think, is a fantastic deal. So, yeah, I'm a big Digimon guy. Like, Digimon was the franchise as far as Digimon versus Pokemon that I personally gravitated towards more growing up. I like Pokemon. Like, I remember putting like 90 hours in Digimon or Pokemon Diamond. Excuse me, I got Pokemon Pearl, but Pokemon Pearl in like the first week it came out, but you know, as far as like the anime goes and the games that I gravitated towards more so, you know, Digimon with Digimon World 3 and games like that on the PS1. I love those games in Digimon as an IP. Near and dear to my heart. Obviously, it never got the love that Pokemon got, but from a gaming standpoint, it has been getting a little bit more love recently with games like Cyber Sleuth, games like Digimon Survive and World coming out on PC as well. And I believe there's another Digimon story game that is in development, so that's exciting to hear about as well. But nonetheless, $11 for that is fantastic. Ace Combat 7, The Skies Unknown over on Steam. That is 84% off for $9.59. The Top Gun Maverick Edition is $20. I would just get the base game. Ace Combat 7 is tremendous, just a fantastic action flight title that doesn't get a ton of love, but I feel like, slowly more and more people check it out, especially with it being like sub $10. It's just a great deal. And yeah, awesome soundtrack. Awesome soundtrack in this game. I always talk about how great the soundtrack is in this game because I feel like that is one of the underrated aspects of the game. The story, I know a lot of people that get into Ace Combat from a narrative standpoint, and you can jump right into Ace Combat 7. But, the story isn't something that I'm really going to get super into with these games. But from the gameplay standpoint and the soundtrack standpoint, top notch here. Definitely check it out at $9.59. That's a great deal. I want to give a shout to Dying Light, which is 67% off for $9.89. Definitive Edition is 80% off for $9.99. You should probably just get that. That deal will be available for another day. I've talked at length about Dying Light 1. I do think it's the stronger game over Dying Light 2. I think Dying Light 2 is good, but Dying Light 1, in my opinion, is on another level. Like, this game was tremendous when it came out, and it was just a really well-optimized game. Visuals still hold up really nicely. Given that it has been 8 years since this game has come out, which is just absolute insanity to think about. I remember it relatively recently that, Dying Light had come out, and, can't believe it's been 8 years, but, Dying Light's always been in the news cycle because it consistently got, like, new content updates and whatnot. At this point, this game is fully finished, and you're getting it at a really solid state, and at $9.99, it's just a killer deal here. Lastly, I do want to give a shout to Borderlands 2. Base game is 75% off for $5. Game of the Year is 80% off for $8. Probably should just get the Game of the Year. I mean, hell, you could even pick up Handsome Collection if you want to go that route. Borderlands 3 is $6, but if you haven't played Borderlands 2, like, this is the one that I obviously always recommend, and in my opinion, the pinnacle of the Borderlands franchise. I just thought this game was really well done from a gameplay standpoint. Obviously, it's got that Borderlands flair that everybody knows and loves, but I think the comedy really hit home with me more so with Borderlands 2. I feel like with Borderlands 3 and especially Wonderlands, like, the comedy in those games really didn't click with me. I still find Borderlands 2 hilarious, and whether you play the game solo or you do decide to go the cooperative route, you're going to have a good time with it regardless. And for $5 for the base game, $8 for Game of the Year, definitely a solid pickup there. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Limbus Company, brand new free title over on Steam. Octopath Traveler 2 just dropped on Steam. Get it a little bit cheaper at GMG. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Games Planet Digimon Story, disgustingly good deal there at $11. Definitely if you want the a Digimon game on the cheap and not drop $60 on World right now. This is a good option. Get World when it's cheaper. It's just, bro, that game came out years ago, and ain't nobody trying to pay $60 for that. Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown, $9.59 on that. $9.89 on Dying Light. Definitive Edition is $9.99, and Borderlands 2, great deal on that as well. Links to everything, as always, in the description box down below. That is going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.